Hi friends, my name is Al, or Lilstarnerd. Welcome to today's video. A while ago, I made a video all about making t-shirts. A company, Jacquard, had sent me some fabric paints and I was hand painting on a few different shirts, some different designs. I was testing out different designs to possibly make into merch. I haven't made any merch with any of those designs. I haven't done anything with any of it, so of the few shirts that I made, I sold most of them except for two, one of which was just not good enough to sell. And then this one, which I had made with the intention of keeping it for myself. It was just a thrown into the video. It wasn't part of the project. Afterwards, I asked everyone in a poll, which of these designs would you actually be willing to buy if I produced it? And everyone wanted this one and was mad that I hadn't sold this one. You might recognize it. I wear it pretty frequently. It's my fishbone t-shirt. Then I made the lino video doing the tigers, and I had a lot of fun with that. And since I had to research a bunch of stuff about block printing, my algorithm is now constantly pushing block printing stuff to me on every platform. So I've been seeing lots of reels and TikToks of people making bags and t-shirts out of block printing, which I did not know. I didn't know you could do that. One of the reasons I haven't made t-shirts is they are just so expensive to produce. I've looked locally, I've looked at mass production online. It's so expensive and it's a lot of stock. I have very limited space. I can't do it. But to do very small quantities is even more expensive. So I haven't been able to do t-shirts even though I really, really wanted to. And then I was like, let me block print some t-shirts. I also do need to shout out Little Tiny Egg. Although I was gonna do this beforehand, she very recently posted a video of her block printing tote bags. And that was just that last kick in the butt, spark of inspiration that I was like, I need to do this. This is meant to be. So go make sure you check out her video where she does that and check out her channel because I love her. Okay, so this is gonna be very similar to that lino video. I'll try to leave out, well, I really like the cutting process, so maybe I'll leave a lot of it in. We'll see. But I printed out this. I'm gonna follow the same process. I printed out the design. I have it on 4 sheets, so I'm gonna piece it all together because I bought this very, very large block. It feels very flimsy. It also came broken. I am concerned about its ability to do what I need it to do. I'm a little worried about it. So the thing is that this whole process is going to be an experiment again. I didn't buy any ink for this. I'm going to use the same fabric paint that the company sent me last time. It didn't come in this box. This is an old bingo game box. I have packs of fabric paint and I'm assuming that I can just roll with it. So I'm gonna try. I'm going to make sure that this whole process works well, that it'll sit on the fabric well enough. I only got one black t-shirt because ideally I think it looks better as a white on black or a light on dark. But I don't know if the white paint will work well enough because I can't do 2 coats. So we're doing one test of white on black and seeing if that works. Otherwise, I have quite a few, I think I have 4. I have 4 white t-shirts. And we're just gonna do a few tests and see if this works. I think I'm gonna cut off, I'm gonna try to my box cutter and cut off this broken chunk because I'm just also not gonna need it. I really truly have no idea if any of this process is going to work or turn out well. It's all gonna be experimental. If it works, then I'm gonna continue making t-shirts and use them at markets and do small amounts to put on my shop. Hopefully I'm not too late and you guys still like and want this shirt. If not, that's gonna suck, but it's okay. But yeah, we're gonna get into the process. Also, what's it called? Your roller, it's called something. I don't know. It's very small and this is very big and I don't know. It's just gonna be quite a process. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And I could use these for stamps actually. Nice, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I did this right. So I will trace it on like this. So that this will be the print, and this is reversed. Okay, correct. Okay, cool. Now I have to cover the back. This is the most tedious part, is covering the back in graphite. Don't enjoy it, but we do what we must. Ugh, I hate like touching this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Moment of truth. We're gonna see how this transferred. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Pretty not great, but we can definitely fix that. Okay, so I'll really quickly like trace over where it's like not visible. Feels a lot different. It's definitely Speedball linoleum block, but it feels so much different than the one I used for the tigers, which definitely makes me nervous, but not much I can do about it right now. Okay, time to carve, which I'm very nervous about. I'm very afraid that this doesn't cut the same, and it's making me anxious. Oh, maybe I had the easy carve, and this is like a real kind. I think that makes sense. Speedy carve. Yeah, I forgot this was even pink. Okay, so that makes sense. So this is like a real linoleum block. Okay, that makes me less nervous. Okay, this is gonna be quite the process though. Okay, well, I'm gonna get carving. Talk to you later. I keep cutting myself and it's really painful. This is so much harder to cut. Oh, it's so painful. There's probably so much, there's gonna be so much blood on here. This is so sharp. Oh my gosh. I don't know how, like I can't, cause it's also so big, I can't get like a grip on it to keep it from moving. Like there's really no way for me to, I don't know, that I know of. I can't figure out how to cut this in a way that is not cutting directly at my hands. Like, oh gosh, very painful, but I'm gonna power through. Hours since I last checked in. It's taking a long time. I'm more than halfway through, thank God. Literally, it's 5 o'clock. Oh my, I don't think I'll be able to print the shirts tonight. It's so late, but I definitely want to try to get the block done tonight. As you can see, I have adorned my wrist-saving things. This is one of the most physically taxing things I've done in a long time. In a very, very, very long time. It's so, like my whole body aches, truly. I also haven't really been filming any of the blocking like the carving process, mainly because it's not interesting, like you know what I'm doing. But also, in order to, I haven't cut myself since the last time I cut myself. And in order to not cut myself, I literally have to like put my whole body on the print and hunch over to do any carving, which just like doesn't make for very good cinematography. So I haven't been filming. I keep messing up. This is like literally the difference between a real lino block and the easy carve is insane. Like this is so difficult. And it really makes me wonder, like I've seen people do giant blocks and they're so detailed and like good. How are you doing that? How are people doing that? Because this is the hardest I've ever had to work for art, and I'm really questioning if, like, would it not be easier for me to just hand paint these designs? Because this is so awful. Oh my God, I ache everywhere. This elbow, I'm gonna be upset tomorrow. Let me tell you, like, pain. Okay, it is 6:45. I started at 12. I finally finished carving the block. I'm in so much pain. A lot of the lines turned out very, very thin, but I think that'll be a good thing because I was worried about pressing this onto the shirt and like the threads, like the fuzziness of the shirt, making it look very messy and fuzzy and bigger. So maybe the lines being really thin will kind of give it that wiggle room to be thicker and fuzzier lines, and it'll still visually make sense. So hopefully that's fine. I want to finish carving tonight because I'm sure I'll be so sore tomorrow that I won't even want to think about it. So I would love to do a test print right now to make sure that there's nothing I need to fix up, but I also don't want to get out all of the inking supplies for one print. Like if I pull out the ink stuff, it's like a mess. It's a huge effort. I want to just do it all at once. So hopefully this won't kick me in the butt later, but I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow. So at least tomorrow all I'll have to do is like ink stuff. So hopefully it won't be too much work. And it shouldn't take too long. This obviously was the worst and hardest and longest part, so thank God that's done. So I will see you tomorrow when we actually start inking. It is the next day, it's 6 o'clock. I was doing stuff all day. I'm in my comfy clothes, my disgusting clothes. So I'm gonna do a test print really fast. I don't have big enough paper, so I'm gonna make paper. I'm going to use the fabric paint as my ink to make sure that that rolls properly and functions, and then neaten up my print if it needs neatening up. And then if it works, I've got some cardboard to stick in the shirts. I'm ready to go. Also, I am so sore. Not as sore as I thought I would be, but like my triceps, sore, dude. It's ridiculous. So I have to like remember how to do this too. So I'm gonna have this, I need this, I need my little glass palette, so I get some scrap paper, and then I will do this, and then I'll flip this over. Okay, cool, I know what I'm doing. Uh-oh. No, okay, that dried up. False alarm, everything's fine. Oh, one thing I didn't think about is like, I'm gonna need a lot of ink. Okay. Definitely feels different, but I don't know, we'll see. Maybe this is fine. Ooh. Okay, so that's definitely needs carving. Man, a lot of this needs more carving. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, my arms are so tired already. Okay, it's gonna need a lot of ink. This kind of looks super bad. I think I'm gonna let all of this stuff go, and I'm just gonna clean up the face, because, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's really necessary, honestly. It feels a little irresponsible, honestly. I don't know. I just can't really see how spending a bunch of hours cleaning up all of this stuff is gonna make that much of a difference, so I think I'm just gonna leave it. In my first lino printing video, I got a bunch of people recommending getting a second brayer for the pressing on the print. And I don't think that would work with fabric because the fabric would bunch. But if I did want to make paper prints of this, I can definitely see that being useful because it's way too much work to do with the spoon. Way too much. This might be drying too fast. Yeah, that's like barely transferring. I think I'm gonna need to get the speedball ink. But I mean, that looks good. I was stuck in the really intense heat all morning, like literally almost passed out, sweating buckets, so I probably look disgusting. It is what it is. It is Friday the 12th. I got this in the mail the other day. It took forever to find anything that would work. This is Speedball. So like the stuff, they have like stuff that comes in a tube, like this, the regular block printing ink, but for fabric. That was sold out. I couldn't find it anywhere. Like, I mean, anywhere. The next best thing that I could find was this. It comes in a pot, which makes me nervous. I don't know why. It is Speedball, which makes me feel a lot better, and it's specifically for fabric. And it also, one of the uses is for block printing. That's what it said on the listing. I'm not seeing that on here. They did promise that. It does need to be heat set, is like the main thing. It wasn't super expensive if I remember right. I'm relieved I found anything at all, because I was like, I'm gonna be so upset if I went through all that work of carving that giant block and buying all these shirts and then I can't even find ink. I'm just so nervous. Like doing this on, oh my God, let me go wash my hands because I actually have ink. I just printed a bunch of tigers for my market. I need to go wash my hands. What was I just talking about? Oh, I'm very nervous about this. I'm just not super confident about putting it onto the fabric and, you know, it looking good on the fabric. I'm just very, very nervous. And I also realized I'm probably gonna have to do this on the floor. Put that much, like I'm afraid to press that much on here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like roll it here and then take this, put it on the floor, lay the shirt on top, and then step on it very carefully. This isn't like canvas, you know, this isn't firm and thick, and there's no, like, I'm afraid it's gonna move around a lot and really like mess up the print and it won't be neat and pretty looking. I'm stressed. But you know what? I want to get this over with. I want to do it. I want to find out. Okay, I gotta put the cardboard in the shirts because they're very thin. Is it gonna fit? Yeah. Okay, and then I think it'll be pretty easy to line up. It's a solid rectangle. Hopefully this won't be that bad. Oh, and then the black shirt I just can't even do. This will just have to be set aside for later because I didn't want to buy 2 pots of ink when it literally might not even work. Wow, this is so much pressure. I'm like very, very, very nervous. Okay. Can I get a load of the ink? I'm so afraid that this is gonna be like way too messy because, you know, it's fabric. So it could, and I think that's definitely why it's important to do the print onto the fabric and not the fabric onto the print, because it'll be really easy for the fabric to roll up into all the holes and gaps. Okay. Ah. Oh my god. I'm so afraid. Okay, let's see. Uh-oh, okay. Oh no. It's like super light. That's not even visible. Okay, and there's like cardboard texture. I think I just need to make sure I press more firmly. I don't hate it. I mean, otherwise it's fine, but it's definitely messed up right there. You know, not the worst. Without any wrinkles. Okay. I just don't think this is gonna be enough pressure. This is what I saw people doing on TikTok, but I don't know. Oh, that looks better. Yes, okay. That actually looks good. Okay, amazing. Oh my god, I'm so relieved. It's definitely not like professional quality printed shirt, but that's obvious. Like, I definitely wouldn't be. Okay. Okay, we're on the floor. I don't know. Okay, so the lino cut had like a canvasy material on the back, the block itself. I had it in water to clean it off, and it's curling a bunch, so I have it on my desk, and there's like heavy boxes stacked on top, so I can't use my desk right now. Am I not supposed to get it wet? Is it gonna be fine? I hope it looks like it's gonna dry curled, and I'm really nervous. Did I like ruin? I spent 7 hours on that block print. Did I just ruin it by trying to clean it? I'm gonna be very upset. Hi, Future Al here to give you some updates on the probably ruined lino cut. I'm also in a weird spot in my room because there's some work being done. Anyways, when I dried the print, I had a towel down and then I had paper towels down. And when I took it off, like when I thought it was done drying, the paper towels stuck to it like really badly, like very, very badly. And it's everywhere. Like it's not just here where you can like actually see it. There's little crumbs all over it, everywhere. I'm afraid to like wash. I think I can get it off if I wash it, but then I have the curling issue again. And so I want feedback before I do that. So if anyone knows what I'm supposed to do, or if it's a lost cause, like if it's a lost cause, that's fine. Just let me know so I can start mourning now, you know? Yeah, when I saw that, like literally I was so emotionally drained that I was just like, you know what, fine, that's fine. And I still have not actually processed the fact that I might have genuinely ruined this lino cut that I spent 7 hours on. Anyways, please let me know what on earth I am supposed to do with this. Thank you. So, I'm also on the floor because that's where all the shirts are. I'm pretty happy with them. Where's one that I can like pick up easily? Even the good ones obviously are not like the best of quality, right? Like no matter what, they're handmade, and these are the first ones I've ever done. So that being said, as long as it doesn't require buying a bunch of expensive equipment, if anyone has feedback on like getting a better quality print, I definitely can do something besides cardboard inside so I don't get that like line going through the print. But if anyone has any ideas or advice, I'd love to hear it. I mean, I think in general they look good. I think it's mainly a matter of finding something besides cardboard to put under it. I think that's like my main issue. I am going to put these in my market tomorrow at my booth. I'm not gonna sell them. I am 1,000% sure they're not gonna sell. So more than likely these shirts, there's 3 A tier shirts and 1 B. These will all be up in my Etsy shop when this video comes out. I'm assuming. They're really not gonna sell. The regular ones will be probably somewhere between like probably around $10. And this one, I do feel bad selling it at all just because it's obviously like the print isn't even there, you know what I mean? but otherwise I'm just wasting it. Like literally, what am I gonna do with it, right? Like I don't wanna just throw it away. I can't really reprint it. So I'm gonna sell it for probably literally like $2 to $3. So if you just want something knowing that I made it, there you go. You can still see it, like you know what it is. It's just not like there. In about an hour, I'm gonna heat set these and then they'll be good to go. I also thought about, I don't know where it is. I don't know where it went. Somewhere I have like the little strip that I cut off from the bottom of the block. And I was thinking I could like carve like, Lilstarnerd or some sort of signature thing to put either like maybe on the back neckline or right underneath the print so that it could still have my name on it, which I think would be really, really cool. So I'm probably gonna do that for like the next batch. I would love to get feedback from you guys on how I can make these better before I do anything major like that, because that block was so hard to cut into. So before I worry about any sort of like branding stuff, I want to get, feedback from you guys and see if I need to make any major changes or if it's not worth pursuing. Plus, if these don't sell, then there's no point in worrying about making them better. So I'll see how these do, see if there's any sort of demand for them. I also have to say, I do really like the black on white. I think I might try, I don't want to buy a bunch of white ink just to like not use it. So I don't know if I want to buy white ink just to test on one shirt. I do really like the way the black on white looks, so I'm gonna stick with that for now. Overall, I'm really satisfied. I was really worried that it wouldn't work out at all, and I think that they look good. Like, I think they look handmade, obviously, because they very much were. Every part of this process was trial and error, guessing, and handmade. So I think the results like look like that, but I think that's cool. I think that's like kind of the charm, is the fact that this isn't just like my shirt, but it's also like literally my shirt that I literally I made myself. In the beginning, I had really high expectations of like, wow, this is gonna look so good. It's gonna be so easy, so slay. Everyone's doing it. And then halfway through, I kind of realized like everyone's doing it on canvas. And this is actually gonna be really, really bad and really hard. And this is awful. And now I'm like, okay, this is good. Like, this is doable. So like definitely not the worst outcome that it possibly could have been. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, like I said, next steps, I have to heat set these and then I will fold them up and grab myself some hangers. I made a little sign that says, hand printed t-shirts and pricing info. So I made that for the market tomorrow. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm really stressed. I think it's because I'm stressed about the block being ruined and curled. How else am I supposed to clean it if I can't put it in water? But it like curled up really, really bad. Oh, if anyone has any ideas on how to better transfer the block to the shirt so I'm not having to stand on it again without buying equipment. I think the box helped, but after I put the box on, I stood on it again to really make sure like the fish itself got transferred really well. I would kind of like tiptoe on it. So yeah, if anyone just has any advice, any ideas, whether you've done this before or not, please let me know, because while I really like the way these came out, they can definitely be better. If this is the quality that they stay at, that's fine with me, as long as it's fine with you guys. Either they don't sell at all and no one wants them, that's fine. I make them better quality, people do want them, that's fine. Or they stay at this quality and people want them for a fair price, that's also fine. Like whatever it is, I'm fine with it. But this has been something that I've always wanted to do, make shirts, and I'm making shirts. So that feels really cool. It feels really cool to like achieve a goal that I've had for myself for a while now. Yeah, it just feels really cool to be achieving stuff, to be moving forward and I don't know, like making moves. I don't know, I'm really excited. Every time I get to do something new for my business, it just feels very rewarding and fulfilling and exciting, and I'm very happy about it. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I don't know if these will be on Etsy. Even when I'm editing, I probably won't know if these will be available. Actually, yeah, I will. Okay, editing me will put on screen if these are available, and if they are, go check them out on my Etsy, and if they're not, still go check out my Etsy. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, the whole shebang. See you soon. Go leave a comment telling me what I can do better. Eat some cake and go do some art. Bye. See you later. See you next time.